Hello everyone, I'm Karthikeya Rastogi, an aspiring data scientist, and I have recently completed one project. And this project is about a web scraper. Basically, it will be used on the Instagram app, and I will be using it to scrape data from Instagram app. And this is very useful for those who are having small businesses and they are just looking forward to scrape leads for their business and everything, so they can automate this process, scraping leads from Instagram manually. They can automate it using this program. So I have created one project file as well, and also I will be sharing it with you all, and we will deep dive into the complete working of this project. And let's get onto my screen, and let's just move forward with all the implementations that I have done. Now let's move towards the project, and I will explain you point by point working, and I will also show you how this works. Before moving on to the project, there is one thing that we need to make sure, that we are having a device that is connected with our complete system. So for that, we will have to check with ADB devices. So here we can see that this is the device name that we are having, and this is the device that has been connected. So list of devices attached, so that you can see. So it means that our device, the Android device, is successfully connected. So let me show you the device once. So this is the phone I am using for the automation process, and I have connected it via USB. All right. So the automation process will work on this phone itself. Now let's move on to the code directly. Here is the code. I have used PyCharm to build the complete structure of this code, and for the foundation and everything, I used VS Code in order to first of all test all the workings of this thing that was there. All right, so let me just show you. See, these are the libraries that we are required to import in order to work with this. So I have created one class, that is the Instagram class, and here all the methods will be there, and I have declared few attributes that the user will have to input, because for each user these variables are going to be different, right? So these things are need to be input by the user itself, and they can just start scraping their the data from wherever they want. Okay, so now in this we are having version, that is the Android version he will have to mention, because this is the program that is going to work on Android devices. We can, in the newer versions, we can work with the Android devices as well. iOS devices as well. Sorry. All right. Then the ABD name, which we just checked. This is the ABD name that you will have to give. This is the target is the number that you are required to give, that how many leads you want, how many the data of how many leads you are looking forward to. Then there is the search tag. So what is going to be the hashtag that you are going to search, based on which you are going to search the values. You can also move forward with the simple name itself. There is no need to be hashtag, but this program particularly I have made for hashtags only, so that you can just input the hashtag and you will get the results. All right, so here we are having we are going to scrape the usernames. Then we are going to store the following, email, phone number, and posts. So these are the data. These are the data values that we are going to seek, that we are going to scrape from the app. And here I have just declared them, because these are the attributes that we are looking forward to in the coming methods. So here we will have to input the version. Here we will have to input the ABD name. So I have taken it from the variables itself, and then we are going to just simply initialize the driver. So in order to initialize the driver, we will have to declare the desired capabilities. Okay, these desired capabilities are very much required, right? So where you will have to mention the platform name. This is for the this is so that we can connect with the Appium server. Okay, these desired capabilities help us to create a driver using Selenium, and so that we can connect with the server, and that server is going to send a request to the Appium inspector. Let me show you what is Appium inspector and server, so that you can understand better. This is the Appium inspector. Here you can see we are having the screen, and we are also having the app source. All these things I have already mentioned in the report, so you do not have to worry about that. You can just check that out. So this is we are going to use this thing to get the source code of these things. Okay, whenever we click, like let's suppose we are just clicking on this, and we will easily be able to get the address of this. We are going to get the XPath, the ID, and the resource packages. Everything we are going to get here. So there is no need to be any problem in this. All right, so whenever we do anything, the screen is going to be here of our Android device. So we can just get the code and we can start our scraping itself. Okay, and this is the Appium server which is running right now. So whenever I will send any request to this server will go on to the Appium inspector. There they will search for this thing, for whatever we are going to for whatever we want to check, right, and then they will just help us with the output of the request. Okay, so then we will have to enter the device name which is there, then the UDID. These device name and UDID are the same. Platform version we will have to give, which is the Android version, and then we have to mention the app package. See, this app package is an optional thing. There is no need to mention it explicitly, because I will only be working with Instagram itself, so I have already declared it. Otherwise I would have to create one method in order to open the app from the phone itself. So now it will from the starting it will open the app, Instagram app, so I don't have to worry about it. That is why I have declared it here. Okay, now we will set the options using the UI Automator 2. UI Automator 2 is the automator driver which is going to be used in this, and then we are going to simply move forward with the web driver, and we are going to set the options to options. So this is the complete syntax, and now we are ready to make work on our code. All right, so now we are going to define a method which is a search method. In this method we are going to set up the search bar, right? So whenever we open Instagram, we see the search tag. Let me check if it is available right now. Let me try to show you once. So let's check in the Appium inspector. Let's refresh it. Okay, so here we can see that this is the Instagram page that we are having. On this Instagram page, this is the search button, you can see, right? So this search button is for that, like we are going to make the complete procedure of working with this search button itself. Okay, so let me just show you how it is going to be. Okay, so in the search button we are having this thing that first of all we will go forward with the search button, then we will click the search button, then we are going to wait for it to load. Then there is the box button itself, that the box, the search bar, where is the search bar, we are going to click it. Then we are going to just send the keys to the search box. Okay, into the search box we are going to send the keys, that whatever our search tag is, we are going to send it. Then we are going to wait for it to load. Then we are going to just click it so that it locks up the search tag. Then we are going to click on the first result. So as we are going forward with the hashtag, so obviously the first hashtag will be the result of our actual data that we are looking for. So then I have also created one method in order to swipe, right? So that once the data scraping of the first loaded page is done, then we are going to come back and we are going to swipe it so that we can go on to the next results, right? So this is the main thing that is there, the extractor. Here we are going to extract and store all our variables that we want in our data set. Okay, so now once the search is completed, right, we are having the results right in front of us. Now we are going to go forward with the post section, right? So this program is basically focused on the post section, and in this post section we will be moving forward with it. So here we are just going to declare the posts, all the elements that are there in the post in the first page, right? It is a loop that will keep on going on. Then we are going to set the target. See, if while the length of the username, like the length of the data scraped is less than the target, we are going to continue the loop. Okay, so in the for loop I have given the range 5, although I would have given 10 because there are approx 10 posts per page that we can see there. There are more as well, but there are reels also, but we are going to focus on posts only. Okay, so I have given the range so that it doesn't, whenever it comes back, it doesn't mess up our program, right? So we are just going to go through it one by one, and we will make sure that things are not having any problem in it. Okay, so then one by one we are just going to go on to their accounts. We are going to click on their accounts. We are going to go on their account profile page. Then all of this is the scraper, right? Here we have used, like, in the contact button, if the contact button is available, it is going to open the contact button, then it is going to read the email that and the phone number. So we are going to match the pattern, because it is not certain that they are going to be in a similar way, right? So they can be anywhere. Either the phone pattern can be the first one, or the email pattern can be the first one. So we are just going to compare which is the email pattern, which is the phone pattern, and accordingly we are going to store the data. Okay, so moving on, if the contact button is not given, then we are going to click on the message button. In this message button, I have just simply clicked it and come back. If you want, you can store a message as well, that you want to contact them or something like that directly. Then we are just going to come back to the screen. Then we are going to give it some time, 1 or 2 seconds, for it to load. If the internet of yours is not that fast, you can just increase this timer. Okay, then self.driver.act, like, it is the main page. Once it is in, then here is the swipe. Like, once the page is loaded completely, then we are just going to swipe it. I have given it 3 times just to make sure that we are not repeating those things. It will because Instagram will eventually come back to the place where we were, so we will have to give it some space, so that it can cover all the posts that are there. Right now, here, once the scraping is completed, we will be creating one data frame, right? This is the main that we will have to initialize here itself, so that to scrape the data, right? So once the data frame is created, right, we can here I have just only taken usernames, followers, following, emails, and everything in order to show you, right? So this is how the scraper Instagram data, everything is there. Now I will try to show you how the thing is working right now, right? So here I have declared the version, the device name of mine. Target, I'm just only taking 10, because I'm just thinking that it will take some time for this to scrape the data. So we are just going to take 10 values, or let's say, just for now, we're just going to take 5 values. Okay, that would be enough for now, just to show you how this works. Okay, so yeah, so we can just simply run the program, and I will show you how it works. Right, so now it is making the connection, and it has started working. Let me show you here. On the screen you will be able to see all those things. Yeah, the Instagram is open. Now it will go to the search tab. And now it will put in the address that we have given it. It is going to click on the first result, and it is waiting for it to load. Here are all the posts that are there. Now it will open it. See, that is how it is going. So this is how it is going to do it. Once the complete you can give any number you want. It will take some time accordingly. So you can give 100 leads, you can just leave it for half an hour or something, and it will get the leads for you. All right, so the scraping has been completed, and we can see here that this is the file that has been created, the leads file, Excel file, and we will just show you how this worked. So here it is. See, here we can see we are having usernames, we are having followers, we are having following, and we are also having email, right? So this is how it works. I hope you will find it interesting, and I know that there are many improvements that can be made into this program. I would want you all to just contribute. If any way, feel free to reach out to me on my email address, which I will give in the report file itself. And also, please let me know how you liked it, what are your thoughts regarding this, and that's all from my side. We'll meet in the next project. Thank you.